This is a pattern for a larger hexagon quilt. These pieces are 1.5 inches versus the other ones, which were just 1 inch. So your quilt will be larger and easier to sew and fewer pieces. When you get the quilt pattern, inside will be these packages, and they have the center, the plain, the colors, but they only have a few white that'll be used to join the flowers together. Now, once you get the packet, then this is what you do. You take your 1/4 inch marker and you're going to mark 1/4 of an inch all the way around the hexagon, like this. Lay the line up against the edge and then draw a line. This is the best way I've found to get a true 1/4 inch all the way around, which is what you want. There I have my hexagon with a 1/4 inch mark all the way around. I have to do that to all of my hexagons. On these dots, if you can just accentuate them a little bit, make them a little more visible to your eyes, for those where they cross, so they're easier to see where you stop and you start. It'll help you. You put the right sides of the fabric together. Line the 2 hexagons up, edge to edge, all the way around. To your pink one, you're going to go from dot. Where is that dot? Right there. You're going to sew right down that line and stop at the other one. Good. Here I am with the second one. Through the dot. There we go. Make sure you got that the wrong way. That's good. Stitch too close, I'm going to pull the stitch out. One's too close. Now, I got to put these two together. Rotate them around, pull the yellow out. Put these 2 pink ones together. Pin through this one. Pin through this one. Pull the yellow out. And put a pin through this one. Pin through that hole and a pin through this hole. Line up. Straight down the line. Straight line. Put this one onto that one. edge to edge. And that one. And then this one. Right on the dot. Straight down the line. Now when you press them, you press this on top and you press these in the same direction. And that will bring your thing up on top. Nice. I'm using black thread because it's easier for you to see with black thread. Take the next piece, we put the pins through the dots, holding it in place. And we put the foot over where the pin is, on the line, and so down the line. Up, you have a nice job. This is how we do it. Looks nice. All the seams look nice. And then you turn it over and you press it. Now we're going to go to the next layer, and we'll start with this one. We put the right sides together, and you want to line up your edges, and then you want to, then when you press it, you need to press the white on top of the pink and have the pink edges all pointing in the same direction. Flatten those, and then when you do the next round, pink will be on top, yellow on top of pink, pink on top of the next color. And this will, same thing, they'll rotate this way, all the way around. And when it looks gorgeous. I love it. You don't have to hand baste them in place, you just sew them down and you get a beautiful quilt. Now when you've finished the flower, it'll look like this. It'll have the center color and the flower color, and then you add 8 whites on the top. And this is how you join your quilt. When you're ready to join the quilt, the 8 that you have going around the one side and the 8 you have going around this other side, they match for rows. And they match at the bottom this way. So it will put all of your pieces together in rows. To get a straight edge along the top is trimmed with 3 halves and 3 holes of different colors across the top. And the bottom is done the same way. The top and the bottom pieces are in their own kits, and they're matched for the top and for the bottom of the quilt. When you buy this kit, you get a complete kit. You get the instructions. You get the wonderful little 2 or 3 of those little markers. You get individually packaged flowers of different colors. You have kits for the top and the bottom pieces and instructions on how to put them, and instructions how to put it together. It's a wonderful buy, and it's easy to do, and I hope you do it because you want to make a grandmother's quilt, and this is the easiest way in the world to make one. Here it is, just what you always wanted to do, make a grandmother's quilt. But this one is sewed on machine, so it is fast and easy. I've devised a new method for piecing them together that is easy and it's fast, and you're going to love it.